Hello everybody and welcome back to Dr. Ghost Games. If y'all are new to the channel, welcome. I'm Dr. Ghost and I make content for the game World of Warships Legends. Today we are going to be back in the legendary tier Japanese battleship IJN Yamato. Y'all know how I love this ship. If you guys don't know that I love this ship, well, who doesn't love Yamato, right? So yeah, Yamato, very strong battleship. I love it. We're also going to be joined by a division mate, none other than Bismarck 1944, aka Battleship Missouri. Shout out to Battleship Missouri. He's a member on the channel. He's also a clanmate of mine. Pretty cool dude. We played a few games not too long ago, and we had a few good games. We had a few bad games. You can't play a WoW's Legends sesh without having a few bad games. But this was one of the good games that I particularly had, and luckily I did record it for you guys. And I couldn't wait to show this one off for Friday's video. So, without further ado, it is going to be a good one, so sit back, relax, get some popcorn, get a drink, and enjoy it. It's going to be a fun one. And when I say it's going to be a fun one, it's going to be a fun one. So, yeah. So, anyways, obviously, we are on the left side of the map, and we are on, I believe the map, I don't remember the map name, but it's at least it's a domination mode. Okay, that's all we know. I don't remember the map name off the top of my head. But, yeah. Actually, I think it's Trap, maybe. I don't know. I've been playing this game for 3 years, and I still haven't memorized all the map names. Right? But, obviously, no. But we are in a domination mode. We're on the left side of the map. We're on the flank. And we are going to get absolutely burnt down to a crisp here. Really not much we can do about that. It's just, I guess, one of the perks about being a content creator on World of Warships Legends, getting focused. It's really nice indeed. Of course, that just may be, that may be a conspiracy, but I don't know. Anyway, no, in all seriousness, though, they're focusing me, and I'm already lost half my HP. But don't let that fool you. Just because I've been focused, and I've been used to getting focused, trust me, I get focused all the time in Legends. And I'm used to it. What do I do when I get focused? Well, I turn out. You don't want to turn into these guys, especially when a Conqueror is shooting HE at you, you're getting spammed by a Minotaur, you're getting shot by a GK, blah, 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 so on and so forth. The best thing you can do in this kind of situation, if you're getting focused by literally everybody, is turn away. Disengage. Even if you're a battleship as big as Yamato, with the concealment that this ship has, try to disengage. Turn away, angle your armor. Do your best to just limit the amount of shots that are coming your way. Use your concealment. Use island cover. That's very important because it's better off to disengage and live to fight another time than to just die completely. Now, speaking of dying here, holy shit, we just smacked somebody. I believe I just citadeled that GK through his ass. That's rough. 57,000 damage, one Citadel Yamato, man. One of those really strong battleships. And speaking of Yamato, you know, I can't wait to get my hands on the, whatever you call it, the Masashi. That thing I'm pretty excited to. I'm looking forward to playing it. I'm looking forward to get a video out for you guys too in it. But of course, I have to wait for my weekly Havocs because obviously I don't get campaign ships for free because I'm not a CC, because I wasn't accepted, so it is what it is. But obviously I'm too toxic to be a CC, obviously. But anyways, enough talking about that issue. That could be a whole entire separate video. But yeah, first blood award, first kill, 58,000 damage. Not too shabby. And, you know, the one special thing we all know and love about Yamato, you guys know what that should be if you guys aren't aware. But the one thing we all know and love about Yamato is these beautiful, beautiful 461mm guns. They are the biggest guns in the game. Well, they're actually tied up with Masashi. Masashi also possesses these beastly guns. And, yeah, the one thing that really makes them special is they overmatch basically everything. There are a few exceptions to, like, for example, ships with icebreaker bow, such as GKs, whatever. I don't exactly know every single ship that has an icebreaker bow, but there are some ships that can angle against 18.1-inch guns. And even if you don't have the bow armor to tank 18.1-inch guns, you can still angle your belt armor, because belt armor on most battleships has about 200 to 400 millimeters of plating there. So if you angle right, if you can bait Yamatos to shoot your belt, you can ricochet a lot of shells. Don't get me wrong. Now, the one thing you really have to worry about in Yamato, there's actually three things. Number one is obviously torpedoes from destroyers. That's really your worst nightmare in any battleship. But another thing you have to worry about is Conquerors. Okay, Conquerors are this thing's worst nightmare. But Yamatos are also a Conqueror's worst nightmare as well. If a Yamato puts his mind to it, you can absolutely nuke Conquerors. If you're a good Conqueror player, though, you can use your range, use your HE, just burn down Yamatos, no problem. And the other problem with Yamato is other Yamatos. I know, as weird as that sounds, but the other Yamatos can also cause a big problem for you if you're not paying attention. The main reason why is because they have 18.1-inch guns, and they can overmatch you too. So Yamatos versus other Yamatos is also an issue in of itself. And I think there's actually a fourth issue here, and that's HE. HE will... The thing with Yamato is it has a lot of superstructure. And the thing that's kind of a downside about having a lot of superstructure is, well, HE tends to absolutely rip superstructure apart. And it also is a downside for AP penetrations too. Just like earlier we were getting shot by that Minotaur there, and Minotaur was getting 2 to like 8k per salvo on me while I was angled. They're just because he was hitting superstructure hits. So that's kind of one thing you have to deal with too. But like I said earlier in the video, if you can limit the amount of people who can shoot you, like I'm doing for example, notice that I'm using my concealment here, putting that island between me and the enemy ships, and just being able to get shots off basically for free without taking any hits in return. And that is how you're going to do well with this ship. Setting up crossfires, smacking people who make mistakes, angling your armor, disengaging when necessary. That's really how you should be playing battleships in general. You know, as a battleship, you should not just be sitting bow in all day. You should also be trying to move around the map, setting up crossfires, backing up to the back of the map, and or just sitting there angling. Not always the best option. However, it can be the best option in certain scenarios, but for the most part, what you want to be doing in a battleship is, like I just said, setting up those crossfires, guys. That's very important. But yeah. Now, a couple things I want to point out with Yamato too is its AA and its secondaries, really not the greatest. People who are wondering if they're good or not, they're really not. You should never be having to use your secondaries anyway, because if you're using your secondaries, you're either playing it wrong or a destroyer decided to YOLO rush you or whatever else. And for your AA, really nothing too special. It's good, don't get me wrong. It is World War II era AA. It has a lot of it, but it's nothing spectacular by any means. Compared to other legendary tier battleships, the AA on Yamato is really kind of just meh. It really is. But yeah, Yamato, man, it's probably my favorite legendary battleship, and it's easy mode. You know, that's one thing too I have to point out. Yamato's an easy ship to play. Unless you're getting focused, then it kind of adds a challenge to the mix, really in any battleship, but Yamato especially. A ship as big as this, and especially when you know, are getting focused, it's quite hard. But if you can, like I said, guys, notice that I am not, you know, giving up here. I'm kiting out, you know. I can't win a fight against the whole team, you know what I mean? It's only me versus basically all of these guys here. And yeah, now we should take out that GK there. That's our second kill of the game, 130,000 damage, not too shabby. But one thing I want to point out too is that our division mate, Battleship Missouri, unfortunately went down. Nothing much he really could have done about that. He was getting absolutely hammered, focused by everybody. He took torps. It was just a bad time. And, you know, someone's got to get focused, unfortunately. But I was getting focused at the beginning of the game, too, so, I mean, yeah. But, hey, at least we win the game. And GG's to you, Missouri, if you're watching this one. But, yeah, really, there's not much else left to talk about with Yamato. It's a great ship. Even despite it having trolley dispersion sometimes, it's still, man, I still love this ship, and it's awesome when it works. When it decides to work, this ship is a blast. It's one of the strongest battleships, if not one of the strongest ships in the game. And, yeah, I don't know, guys. But, if you guys have made it this far into the video, I appreciate you. We're about nearly at the end of this video here. I would appreciate it if you guys haven't already. Go down there, hit that like button, and consider subscribing. I can't thank you guys enough for the support, man. I seriously mean that when I say that. You know, you guys are the reason why I make content, and I love doing it, and you guys basically kind of make that, that really make what I want to do, you know, a reality. You know, I keep coming back and doing it because I got so many of you guys here to watch it, and it means a lot to me that you guys are just here, you know. So thank you guys for the support. There's also, by the way, our I think that was our third kill of the game. Not too shabby. But 146k so far, but we're not done yet. You know, we still got some things to do. We got a Conqueror and a Minotaur left. But yeah, talking more about, you know, the support and all that. You know, thank you also. Shout out to Missouri. He just the other day he donated, I think, Probably, it is not just probably, it is a crazy amount of money. Battleship Missouri donated $100, which is out of this damn universe. Shout out to you, Missouri, and also shout out to all my members and everybody. You know, I can't thank you guys enough for the support here on this channel, and I seriously mean it, guys. You guys keep me going, and what I mean by that is you guys are the reason why I keep coming back and posting. You know, I got this whole community here to, you know, entertain and to have fun with, and you know, I can't thank you guys enough. But yeah, it looks like we're about to get our 4th kill, and down he goes. That's our 4th kill of the game. 176,000 damage. We absolutely bitch slapped that Conqueror out of this world. And speaking of bitch slapping, that Minotaur just got bitch slapped. I was hoping to finish him off and get a Kraken, but beggars can't be choosers, I guess. So it is what it is. We'll take it, though. Very good match indeed. But yeah, I hope you all did enjoy today's video. Have a great rest of your weekends, wherever you guys are at in the world. And I will catch you guys next time. And yeah, see you later, everybody. Have a good one. Peace out. Stay healthy, as always.